this is Becky.
And Jeremy.
We're kind of epic.
And we're at PAX.
So, take a look around.
Please forgive the shaky camera.
Yeah, we were a little excited. But yeah, we got to go to PAX this year and had media passes, which was really cool. And
super great opportunity.
Yeah. So we recorded a bunch of stuff that we thought you guys would like to see, including this awesome case cover, which I guess is just a monitor that they've taken apart, but it looks really cool. I thought that was neat.
It was really, really neat.
And then this is, what is this, Carnival Games VR?
Yeah, by 2K Games. And that's Zaya, my niece, our niece, who came up to visit, and she got to be our intern for the week. And so when it was more like little kid games, we had her play it, and she really liked this one. Oh, that was my thumb. Very professional. But
no, I'm sure no one noticed.
Yeah. But anyhow, so she really, really enjoyed this game. She did very well. She just kind of just goes. She got VR real quick. She really did like understand it very, very fast.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mini games. I don't remember which one she's. Oh, this is like the on a rail car shooting at targets.
Kind of like a haunted ride or something.
There was another one that was like was it a pizza toss?
Yes, and she did kick ass at that one.
Really good. She was. You basically have to catch pizzas with the big. What do you call those? Where you put the wood. You put the pizza on.
I knew until you asked me.
Anyway, those things. You
it's
have
a pizza
two of those.
board.
Pizza board. Yeah, that works.
I think.
And you just have to catch the pizzas as they come flying out and see how many you can stack up and keep.
And she did so well. She had something like 12 at one point piled on there.
Yeah.
Everybody was pretty impressed. Yeah, well, those that weren't annoyed that they had to wait in line, like the guy back there.
Yeah, he looks like he's just not excited at all.
But it was super fun, and she did really well. I was really happy she got to come with us and play intern, and like I said, we were very excited to get the PAX tickets. That was an awesome opportunity that was given to us. Oh, look.
Yep, there were some characters walking around. This was an official guy from the Adult Swim booth. I think Adult Swim.
And I think that is Earl from Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah. And we took a quick video here.
Yeah, we took lots of videos of like crowds.
Yeah.
Oh, and a Pokemon. That was made entirely of duct tape. And it was just really cool. I went and saw Jacksepticeye with Zaya, and the very first question was this guy proposing to his girlfriend, and it was really sweet, and the whole audience lost their mind. Jacksepticeye came down and hugged them, but I turned off the video before he did that because I didn't realize he was going to do it.
Well, he said he couldn't.
Yeah, he said, I can't come down and hug anybody.
First question, and so Becky's like, oh, he's not going to come down. Okay, that's enough.
And then you see his little green head. Oh, no, you missed it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was really bummed. So yeah, I took lots of video of the crowd because that's a really good spot up there, and we just used that as an in-between.
This is me trying out PlayStation VR for the first time, which was...
What did you think of that headset?
I really like the headset. It's very, very comfortable. You can see, you pull it apart, and there's a little button in the back that you can squeeze, and it has a tension, so you pull it back and kind of stick it to, squeeze it together on your head, and then the front eyepiece just slides back. There's a couple of buttons underneath, and you slide them back on over your face, and it's very, very comfortable. There's definitely more light bleed through the sides than, say, the Oculus or Vive, but still really neat headset. And I got to play, what is it, REZ Infinite, which is I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of an infinite shooter or something.
Isn't it so there was the original game came out during like the Dance Dance Revolution craze.
Oh,
and
right.
It's one of those types of music games.
Yep. And this was the Damage Core and Dragonfront booths. We got to talk with the developers a little bit. They were really, really cool.
Yeah, they were really nice. This is an Oculus-only game.
Both of them are.
Yeah, both of them are. But man, I liked both of them, but Damaged Core
and we're gonna cut to us talking about it
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, so we should probably not talk about it now.
So we are at PAX right now, and we just demoed Damaged Core by High Voltage Software, and that game is fantastic. It's for the Oculus Rift, which is probably the first time I've played an Oculus game, and I loved it. An Oculus game that I loved. So I'm going to rephrase that. That's the first time I have played an Oculus Rift game that made me want to get an Oculus Rift because it didn't make me sick, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically a first-person shooter, but you don't move. You are a virus, and you infect other robots. So that's how you zip around into other
Other bots.
other bodies or bots. Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to cameras and you go to bots that you can shoot things with, and it was just really super fun.
But yeah, you just stand in place and shoot at guys, and if you get damaged enough, then you zip over and infect somebody else and take them over. But it's really fun though. We got to play, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of it.
Yeah, and then another one called Dragonfront, which is like a card game, and that one was a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make a really quick video just to capture my moment of loving this Damaged Core video.
So there you have it. Our impressions right after we played. And this is a giant ball pit that Reeses sponsored.
And it was a contest.
And
so you had to find these clear balls with an X on them, and then if you found, you had to get it over to the person over on the side.
Way on the left there.
And then they gave you a controller, and you had to play, what was the name of that game? Rocket League. And you had to
score a goal.
Score a goal in Rocket League, and then you won something.
Yeah.
We actually got to go do this.
Yeah, we went and did
And
it.
we found the ball. Jeremy found the ball really fast, and he had like a minute and a half left, and he couldn't score a goal. But this is so hard to move around in. Like I was exhausted just from doing it, and I couldn't get my feet under me. It was really hard to get out.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it was fun too.
Yeah, it was fun, and Zaya really wanted to do it, so I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, and she enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
I think. This guy, what is this? This is
Siege Hammer. It's a tower defense, and I loved it. It's a hands-free game, and it's going to be out for both the Oculus Rift and the Vive, and I think
PlayStation is as well, but don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's going to be the Vive and the Rift, and it was great.
How does it work?
You don't use your hands at all. You have to point. You have to look at things. So you look at the squares to put it's all
like a
visual. You have to put a turret down and to upgrade it, and you like look at a bad guy for a while, and that will make the hammer hit them, and it's a map.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. Like a little circle goes around the dot in the middle, so
and you collect these little things. They're called wisps, and that's the money.
Right.
And it was really fun. I played a long time.
You did.
And
you sat there for like a good 10 or 15 minutes playing that.
I think I've finished or beat the level. I don't remember, but I really enjoyed playing it. It was a little weird at first not using my hands, but after I got used to it, it was pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, I think.
Yeah, I definitely want that one.
Yeah. This guy, Cowbots versus Aliens. This is a really fun game. It's pretty simplistic, but it's kind of a Wild West shootout. Where you're playing against other people as multiplayer. As you can see here, they actually had 2 Vive headsets hooked up on one, or the lighthouses. They only had one set of lighthouses, but they had both Vives tracking with it. It was pretty cool.
And they said that the Vive folks actually came over and said, "How did you do that?"
Yeah.
So that was neat too.
And they said they wanted this to be really physical, very. They wanted everything in the room to feel like you could pick it up and throw it or use it to block. I think at one point when I was playing, the guy back there picked up a table, and like I was trying to shoot him, but he was just blocking me with the table. He's obviously he played for like, was it 10 hours,
8 or 10 hours
every day. I mean, God, that guy had some stamina.
Yeah, seriously.
And a lot of practice. But yeah, it's really fun. I really enjoyed playing it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I didn't get to play this one because I wasn't feeling well at this point. But
Sorry, go ahead.
But Zaya played, obviously, because
Yeah.
she's playing right there, and she loved it.
I think she kicked his butt too.
And another interesting thing is this game was really well done, and everybody that's played it really, really loved it, and they didn't even start development until July.
Right,
So
and it's now, September right now.
yeah, so they just did a lot in a short amount of time, and it's a really unique sort of game.
Yep.
At this moment, and the bad guy, the monsters, the aliens and the robots are really well drawn.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. They're
Yeah.
like, I think they kind of explained it like they saw a transmission of Old West from, Earth, and they're like, oh, we really like that, and they've been fighting against each other, so they kind of adopted that style. So there's like robots with taped on mustaches and just all kinds of crazy stuff. But
So fun.
It was pretty neat, and that one will be good, I think, when it comes out.
Yeah, and those guys were really great to talk to as well. I really enjoyed talking to the indie developers. That was just so much fun.
Yeah. Here's the World War Toons booth. This is a multiplayer online shooter. They're gonna have regular game, whatever you call that, 2D. They're gonna have Rift support, and they have the Virtuix Omni support that you can see here, which is the treadmill that this guy's running on. So you can play all together, and I got to try both, and it's really interesting. I had a very good time giving it a try. It's much more difficult than I realized, but
Didn't your feet fall out from under you?
yeah, I slipped a little bit. You can't fall over, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And with that, we will leave you with tanks crushing things
Yeah,
from
the
the
World
World
of
of Tanks booth. We had a great time at PAX, and we look forward to next year.
Yeah, it was
And-
awesome.
Yep, so we'll see you next time.
Bye!